Hello everyone, this is Admiral Playerowski bringing you Atlantic Fleet Single Battle. Now, in this episode, I was actually thinking a little bit, and I wanted to come up with something, something inventive that I haven't seen anywhere else, but also something that would be quite interesting to play out, and that could potentially have played out in the real world. And for that reason, I figured that a good idea would be to combine a bit of history and a bit of fantasy. Now, we all know the legend of the Bismarck. For those of you who don't, I'll be very quick in explaining it. The Bismarck was sent out in May 1941 to raid the Allied shipping lanes. Along with the heavy cruiser Prinz Eugen, she was engaged in the Battle of the Denmark Strait by the Hood and the Prince of Wales. The Bismarck sank the Hood and forced the Prince of Wales to turn away. However, in the battle, the Bismarck was damaged, and it was decided that she would head to France for repairs. However, on the 26th of May, Swordfish, launched from the aircraft carrier Ark Royal, damaged the Bismarck's steering, which allowed the British surface fleet to close in and sink the Bismarck. But what if Bismarck made it back to France? What if she met up with the Scharnhorst and the Gneisenau? What if these three ships went out together? They would have been poised right on the edge of the Atlantic to attack British convoys. And what if Force H was sent to try and intercept? Ark Royal was a part of Force H at the time, I think, or thereabouts. Now, I did do some research online and tried to figure out which ships would have been around in Force H at any given time, and the best I could come up with was the following list. So I'll give Force H an illustrious class aircraft carrier. I know Ark Royal was not illustrious class, but the Atlantic Fleet doesn't have Ark Royal in the game, so for that reason, it's not going to be exactly mirrored, which is a shame, because it would have been kind of cool to see, exactly as it was, a duel between two fleets like that. So using the research I conducted, I'm going to create a sort of Force H formation. So I've got the list down here. So I need to add the battlecruiser Renown. Oh no, that's not the right. Renown. Where is the Renown? Right, so there's the Renown. So the battlecruiser Renown. And now Leander and Sheffield. I'm not sure if Leander was actually part of Force H, but I think it was either a ship of her class or a ship similar in sort of stature that was there, and that's why I decided that I would add Leander in. Let's just scroll through all these and find the Leander. Actually, whilst we're here, if we could get to the... Yeah, so I'll include the Sheffield in Force H as well. Sheffield, I think, was actually part of Force H historically. Yeah, and let's add in the Leander. Excellent. So, here we have an improvised Force H, using whatever I can in the game, against a pretty powerful surface fleet on the German side. I'm debating whether or not to add the Prinz Eugen in. Actually, yeah, let's add it. Let's add the Prinz Eugen in. Yeah, let's add Prinz Eugen in. Because the Prinz Eugen came back in June. So, yeah, they would have probably all gone out together. There we go. Oh, this does seem like quite a match. Now, I'm going to keep the initiative and the navy as is. And let's get started. The reason why I'm giving the initiative to the British, even though the German fleet is stronger, is because the Germans were ordered to not engage surface ships. So for that reason, you know, even if on paper they seemed strong, they weren't actually allowed to do it. Their mission was, you know, the convoys. They weren't looking for a big battle with the Royal Navy, mostly because the Royal Navy vastly outnumbered the Germans. I think in 1939 the Royal Navy was 10 times larger than the Kriegsmarine, so a decisive engagement would have obviously gone in favour of the British. With the Valiant, I'm trying to think. Yeah, so with the Valiant I will... oh, actually, I don't know. It's difficult really, because it all hinges on whether the Illustrious can get her aircraft up. I suppose I could focus entirely on the Bismarck, but then that leaves the other 3 ships firing unopposed. We've got 3 ships here. Yeah, I think I might have... yeah, alright. I think I have the Valiant target the Gneisenau, Ronan goes after the Scharnhorst, and the Illustrious will go after the Bismarck, and then the 2 light cruisers can target the Prinz Eugen. I think those are my tactics. That's what I'll be going for. So let's see, 22 is the suggested elevation. I'm going to go at 21.7 and shoot. So a little bit short. Right, Renown goes up to flank. Let's actually go 20 degrees because I really need to get that rear turret in. I can't take any chances. Right, so let's select the Scharnhorst. Yeah, so I've got all the turrets in, that's good. 22.6 is the suggested elevation. I'll go 22.4. Yeah, that's 22.4. And shoot. How's that looking? Yeah, not bad. Oh, I thought that might have been a hit. Near miss. Right, here we go. Illustrious. Right, my dear, you have to get out of here, but also launch some aircraft. Now, which aircraft do we want launching? I think it'll have to be torpedo bombers. Torpedo bombers, yeah. That way at least we minimise the anti-aircraft fire. So yeah, let's prep those torpedo bombers. The Leander can go up to flank, obviously. I think she's pretty much... yeah, you just move forward. Now hopefully the Leander will move out of the way before the Illustrious comes round to turn. Obviously I don't want the ships crashing because that would be a disaster. That would just be very silly and not what I'm looking for at all. So let's go in here and select the Prinz Eugen. Prinz Eugen, elevation of 45 degrees. Crikey. Enormous. I mean, fine, if you absolutely insist. I have a feeling this is going to be a very bad idea, but, you know, shoot. Anyway, let's see. Is it actually 45 or is the game being silly? Oh my goodness. Right. I see what's going on. I see what's going on. So the Prinz Eugen is out of range. Well, that's not very helpful. That throws a spanner in the works. Can I at least target the Prinz Eugen successfully with the Sheffield? I don't like it. It's 45 degrees again. Alright, let's have a look. Let's have a look. 45 degrees as you want it. Here we go. Shoot! Please hit the target. It's not going to hit the target. Alright then. Here we go. Please don't hit the aircraft carrier. No, no, no! 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 Is that it? Are the aircraft gone? No. They're still here. Alright. They're all going for the aircraft carrier, aren't they? Alright, alright. We've survived that. You miss as well. Please miss. Please miss. No! Damn. Right. Well, there we have it then. We're gonna lose then. We are so gonna lose. Yeah, if we can't get the aircraft up, it's pretty much gone. How are we doing? How badly is the Illustrious damaged? Right, I see. They've set a fire. Right, but we're on the Valiant at the moment, and for that reason we're going to just move her forward. Wait, why have we got... Yeah, we're selecting the Geyser now. Let's zoom in to get, you know, more accurate information. More precise that way, I can see where the shots landed. Right, so number 1 was there, 29.7 was here, spotters say... Oh, come on! Why don't I have any information from the spotters? I'll go to 22.4. Shoot! Looking better. Alright, that's 3 15-inch shells for you. You move forward. The Illustrious still on fire. Yeah. Have we damaged anything on the Scharnhorst? I mean the Geyser now. Aft spotter and the aft radar. I guess that's not too bad then. So let's see, 22.3 was short according to the spotters, and yeah, I agree, it was short. So let's go up to 23.1. Shoot! Here we go. Looking good. Yeah, that was a hit. That was a hit. Right, Illustrious. Illustrious, my dear. We're going to have to make smoke with the Illustrious then. We'll have to wait it out for the fire to go out. And then that way... yeah, and that way maybe they'll lose their aim. Wait for the fire to go out and then launch the aircraft. Now, with the light cruisers, I think I'm just going to turn in and head for them with torpedoes, because how many torpedoes do I have? It's 4. 4 torpedoes, so basically what you're trying to say is if we close in and don't get sunk, and we launch all our torpedoes and all of them hit, the only ship I can sink realistically is the Prinz Eugen. I'm no expert, but that sounds like a pretty lousy deal. 45, I mean 45 was short, but nothing better to do. Let's just try anyway. It takes such a long time as well. We keep going round the Geyser now with the shots. Yeah, just fire away, I guess. There's nothing much I can do other than turn in at some point. My gosh, those shells spend such a long time in the air. Maybe I could just target the geyser now. Come on, is the smoke going to work? Oh, beautiful. That's beautiful. Right. Geyser now opens up. Oh, great! The geyser now's not even going for the carrier anymore. Excellent. Right, so our updated plan then. Updated plan. The Illustrious gets out of here as quickly as possible. Oh good, the Prince Eugen's coming in. Right, good. Updated plan. Illustrious gets away. The cruisers turn in, the light cruisers that is, turn in and try and do some sort of torpedo run on, well, any of the battleships really. And then when the Illustrious is far enough away, you get what I mean, then we prep the aircraft, launch the planes and sink the fleet. Well, that's the plan anyway. So let's see, that was, well, they're saying it was a hit. It was a hit, I think. We scored 3 hits, I think, with the 15-inch guns. So that was 22.4. Let's drop it slightly to 22.1. 22. And shoot. Let's see, what's that going to do for us? Good. Good, we set a fire and we've put a nice big hole in the hull. Let's move the Renown. Hopefully we can score some... Actually, let's just check the damage on the geyser now. Anything? No. No. Apart from the fire, not really. And the Scharnhorst is pretty much undamaged anyway. Oh, I've just realised that's not good. I could put the Renown into reverse and hard a port to avoid a collision on the next turn. Right, so that was a hit. I'm going to drop it to 20... Actually, 22.6. Do you know what? I actually will go with 22.6. Yeah. Let's see what 22.6 will do. It sounds plausible that's decent. Yeah, good. What? Why are there 2 fires? Has the fire spread? That's rubbish. Absolute rubbish. There was only 1 fire on the Illustrious and now there's 2. And it wasn't hit by any shells. That's rubbish. Honest, I don't... No, that is not happening. Let's carry on smoking away. Alright. What should we do with the Leander? It's a tough call really, isn't it? Let's just move the Leander. Let's move the light cruisers for now, I think. Right, let's fire at the Prinz Eugen again. Probably hasn't closed the range sufficiently enough for the shells to hit. But, you know. Hey, we got a hit on the geyser now. All's well that ends well, ish. Apart from when your aircraft carrier's on fire. Then it doesn't end well. Or at least not quickly anyway. 12 6-inch shells coming your way. Oh, we got a hit on the geyser now again. Oh good, Bismarck only using the forward turrets. Good, and she's not going for the carrier. That's excellent news. And the geyser now's turning in. Still all 3 guns brought to bear. Yeah, they're all going for the Renown. They all be going for the Renown. I mean, the Renown is the heaviest ship here at 37,500 tons. The Illustrious is 20-odd thousand, I think. I'm going to check now, after the Prinz Eugen shoots. with just 2 turrets. That's good, and that was close. I thought that shell would hit, but it's a little bit too far away. Right, let's check the illustrious. How are you doing? Yeah, 23,000 tons. Alright. So, we're with the Valiant. Let's move the Valiant. The Valiant was on point with her shooting last time. Oh, give up. No spotter information again. The spotter's not even damaged, so why are we not seeing anything? 22. I'll drop it, but not by much. I'll drop it only to 21.7. Shoot! Here we go. Good hits. Oh, that's good. That might have hurt a turret actually, because that was all over the place. All over the turret. Have we hurt the turret? No. Alright, I mean that's each to their own, I guess. Alright, let's select the Scharnhorst. We're going to have to do a hard turn to starboard now to avoid the hard or not hard. We'll do hard. Come on, don't hit it, don't hit it. Alright, overcooked it, but we're still able to bring all the guns to bear. And we'll turn harder port on the next one. Right, so we've closed in quite a lot. Do you know what? We'll drop it all the way down to 21.7. I hope this is right. Shoot! Because I've turned in and they've turned in, so logic would dictate that, you know, we have to drop it by a lot. But not by that much. But not by that much. That's a little bit too much logic there. A little bit too much logic there. Yeah, you carry on smoking. Smoke, 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 smokety, smoke, smoke. Your way out of here, for now at least. You meanwhile carry on as you are. Carry on targeting the Prinz Eugen. Yep. You know the drill. Maximum elevation and hope to score some sort of hit. Now we might score some hits this time. They've come a bit closer to us. Or we could land shots all around the Gneisenau. Yeah, that works as well. Yeah, totally. Totally. Turn slightly with the Sheffield, 10 degrees to starboard. Shoot! Can we score some hits on the Prinz Eugen? Because I feel like these cruisers are a bit useless at the moment. Ah, we scored a tiny little hit on the Gneisenau, and Bismarck's using full turrets again. And that's quite close to the Renown. They're all going for the Renown, aren't they? Yep. Yes, they are. Scharnhorst also for the Renown. Oh, not just going, hitting the Renown. Oh dear. That's really bad. Seriously bad. Why do I say that? Well, I don't know if you've noticed this, but this has been my experience, and I appreciate that your experience can be completely different from mine, but only the British have battle cruisers in this game. The Germans don't have any, which I don't think they had any in real life either. But regardless of that, I think the battle cruisers are remarkably easy to sink, considering their function. In the same way that the U-boats are overpowered, I think the battle cruisers are underpowered. I really do. I think that they're far too easy to sink. Like, you hit them once and they blow up pretty much. Sound familiar? Or at least that's been my experience with them. Maybe not to such a large extent, but it's a real concern. It's done 20 degrees. There we go. Yeah, so the speed's already coming down from that. What's been damaged? Of course. Yeah, and the first thing that goes are the pumps, which are absolutely critical to keeping any ship afloat. Of course. It's not the spotter, it's not the radar, it's not the AAA, it's the pumps. Useless. Useless protection on the pumps, it would appear. But alright, I suppose we've set 2 fires in revenge. No, we're not doing disengage. Come on, get those fires put out. Are you all asleep? Damage control crews, hello? The ship's burning and you're not doing anything about it. You've let the fire spread. Come on, we don't want that. Let's just fire again. Fire again until we score some sort of hit, and then we can gauge the range from there. Oh, hang on. Oh, you had me there. You had me. I really thought that this time would be the first time we would score hits on the Prinz Eugen. And the same thing's going to happen here. They look good, but then it completely goes wrong. Turning in. Still able to use all 4 turrets. And getting ever closer to the Renown! Right, unpopular opinion probably, but one well-placed salvo from the Bismarck sends the Renown to the bottom of the ocean. Heck, one good salvo from the Scharnhorst or the Gneisenau sends the Renown under. I really expected more from a ship that's, oh my gosh, that's got 9-inch armour. I really did. What's worse is they're going to switch to the Valiant. They're going to switch to the Valiant once the Renown is sunk. And that's going to be, you know, really bad. What's damaged? Nothing's damaged on the Gneisenau. I mean, yeah, sure, the Valiant's a battleship as well. And, well, I'll do the best, and I'm going to do the best that I can with it, but my best might not be enough here. My best could just be, you know... Oh, I'll go with 21.1, actually. My best here could be just, you know, well done for participating type thing. Alright, good. So we've scored hits. How are you doing, though? That's the question. Pumps and the AAA are out. Of course they are. Of course. Anything damaged on the Scharnhorst? Nope. There's 2 fires and 2 gaping holes in the side of the hull, but apparently nothing's damaged. Yeah, sure. Of course, nothing's damaged. I'll take your word for it. Only drop it to 21.7. Shoot. Come on. Avenge. Or almost avenge. Oh, hang on. Oh, good. The damage control crews will have woken up. They listened to me, finally. Excellent. You continue making smoke, then. Very far away. Get as far away as you can. Let's just zoom out. How's the Illustrious doing? If we just go over here, temporarily... Yeah, I think by the time the Illustrious is... Yeah, I think we'll be fine. So the Leander is targeting the Prinz Eugen. When I say it's targeting the Prinz Eugen, I mean it's attempting to target the Prinz Eugen. Because it's not actually hit it yet. Well, I suppose you can target something and not hit it. Right? Yeah, you can target it but not hit it. You can unsuccessfully target something. There you go, that's what one you wanted. And are these going to be short as well? Interesting. These could actually hit then. These could actually hit if they're well placed. Yeah, that is not bad at all. Let's fight with the Sheffield and see what that does. Can we have some hits? Come on. It's 12 6-inch shells. Almost all around, but no. No! That's really bad. I think we may lose the renown. We may lose the renown on this turn. If they're all going to hit... Whew. I was going to say, if they all hit with their salvos now, the renown might not be able to take that punishment. But if it's only 8 15-inch shells from Bismarck, yeah. Secondary explosion or not? Oh! The carrier! Look! Look! The aircraft carrier, it's repaired. Oh yes. Oh, that's great. That's wonderful news. Right, how's the Gneiser now doing? Oh, main spot and main radar destroyed, and the AAA is lightly damaged. Right. Let's do 10 degrees to port, just to make sure all the guns are pointing where they need to be pointing for this to be a success. Let's drop it down to 20.7. Shoot! Let's see if we can damage something else. Or destroy. That's fine as well. Oh yes. Oh no. See, yeah. Yeah. This is what I'm talking about. I'm glad I got that on video this time. You got hit a few times and blew up and sunk. Well, there she goes. There goes the Renown, heaviest ship of the fleet. But actually, should I maybe get away with the carrier a little bit more? No, I'm actually going to gamble this time. Move it and get the aircraft prepped. Torpedo bomber ready. Go! Go! Right. And what you can do is try and make smoke for the aircraft carrier. If I turn you... Right, which way is the wind blowing? Wind's blowing that way. So smoke will go that way. So you go hard to port and make smoke. Now, in theory, that should provide at least some sort of smoke screen for the carrier. Will it or will it not? You go flank and make smoke as well then. I'd like to think that something, at least will have a partial smoke screen on the carrier. Can we see the carrier? Who are they firing at? The Valiant. Told ya. Oh no. Oh, come on! Unbelievable. But the Gneisenau's turret is knocked out. One of the turrets, so that's good. If she wants to chase, she'll only be able to use one turret. Scharnhorst, meanwhile, still has 2 operational turrets at the front of the ship. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a tough fight. Not that it was easy at the beginning, when I had the Renown, it was still going to be tough, but now it's that little bit tougher. Right, how are you doing? What's been hit? The main spotter and the main radar are damaged. Gneisenau, however, beta are out of action, and starboard torpedo tubes. AAA. Alright, that's not too bad. So we don't have any... I wasn't expecting anything here. But if we do have information from the spotters, I'm obviously not going to reject it. So that was 20.8. Let's drop that down to 20.3. Shoot! Let's see what that'll do. Good, good. I think that was all right. That was quite all right. Here we go, though. My favourite part, using those aircraft. Flight deck. Oh, do you know what? Let's have the aircraft launched in the sunlight. It's a nice sunny day. Watch the Fleet Air Arm launch the planes. Isn't that a beautiful sight? So pretty. Now then, the Leander is going to be providing a smokescreen for the Illustrious. Continue making smoke. As is the Sheffield, but the Sheffield kind of is moving too quickly. So we'll have her go back and make smoke. Good. On the next turn we'll have... Oh, here we go. Only the forward guns, and they've missed. They are short. That's good. Oh, here we go. Secondary explosions on the Gneisenau. Well, one explosion at least. And the Gneisenau also misses. Alright, that's really not too bad at all. Scharnhorst. Yeah, I think that's not quite close enough to penetrate the armour. Have they collided? That's a collision for sure, right? Yeah, it probably is. Oh, have we damaged the propulsion? Oh, we have! Ooh, nice. Nice, that's good. So 20.3 was, well, it was a little bit long, I guess, if you want to be strict about it. Let's go to 19.8.7. 6. Shoot! I hope we're not overdoing it with the lowering of the elevation. Score some good hits. Now then. Here we go. We have no less than 8 torpedo planes. And that's amazing. So this is the Bismarck. Bismarck obviously completely untouched. How's the Scharnhorst doing? Fine as well. Yeah, I'm going to go for the Bismarck, however, and the reason why I'm going to go for the Bismarck is because this is the biggest threat facing us. As it was historically, if this fleet came out, the British would be most keen to sink the Bismarck. Because, you know. So I reckon about here, maybe? Move forward a bit. Alright, so I'll do it about here. There we go. Launch. Here we go. Oh, that's taken the shine off it. Oh no. Does that mean they're going to target the aircraft carrier now? Because they've realised I managed to get the planes away. Oh, I hope not. I hope not. Although it would provide some relief on the Valiant. Yeah, the battleship. It's a lovely smoke screen. We'll still go back with the Sheffield. Yeah, because the Sheffield can pretty much stay there. Ah, so Bismarck is still undamaged. Now I'm confused. Are they going for the Valiant or for the aircraft carrier? This should provide us with the answer. Yeah, they're going for the Valiant still. Excellent. Excellent. Scharnhorst firing. Yeah. They don't see the aircraft carrier. The smoke screen is hiding her beautifully. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I mean the Prinz Eugen can fire away all she wants. I think the Valiant is a bit too tough for the Prinz Eugen. I will be honest. I think the Valiant's armour is just too much. I mean, 13-inch belt, 13-inch toe, and I think 5-inch deck as well. Yeah, 3.5-inch deck. Right, my mistake. So we have 19.6. I'll lower it down a touch. We'll go 19.3. And shoot. Let's see what that'll do. Looking good. Yeah, we've set a fire. Right. Let's try this again. We're going to try this again, and hopefully this time with a little bit more success. No, that's not the ship we want. This is the ship we want. We need the Bismarck to be gone. And then we can pretty much, yeah, close in however or whenever we want. Yeah, let's go about here and launch. Now don't shoot us down this time. Oh, come on! Seriously? Again? Not having much luck with the aircraft today. And that's not good because we need to have luck with the aircraft. Right, so the Sheffield's going like this. So we can have 1/3 and hard a port. There we go. Still nothing! Bismarck completely untouched. Uh-oh. Oh, that was 3 15-inch shells. Well taken. And the Gneisenau opens up. Oh dear. Well, we are fighting a losing battle here, I will admit. There is a very distinct possibility that this doesn't go my way. I may have made the German fleet a little bit too powerful. Just a little bit. Oh no, 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 no. Is Prinz Eugen going for the Sheffield now? 22.9, 22.0. Oh dear. We're slowing down majorly. Anything damaged on the Gneisenau? Not really, no. Not anything new. That's a real shame. I thought we might get away with hitting a thing or two. Let's try 19.1. Shoot! Let's try and do it that way. Oh yeah, looking good. Oh, I thought that was I really thought that was much better. Oh, hang on, let's just turn with you to starboard, is it? Yeah. Alright, we've got 6 torpedo bombers left. Come on, surely we can at least hit one of them. It has to be the Bismarck. Regardless of what happens, this is our main target. We've got to sink the Bismarck. Scharnhorst and Gneisenau, yeah, they're powerful battleships, sure, but this just has to go. Let's turn in a little bit like this. Maybe that'll do something better. Now let's see if I hold the... maybe not. Go, release! Yes! Here we go! Here we go! We will have our first torpedo hit on the Bismarck. Finally! That's excellent news. Yeah, you move at flank and deploy smoke as well. I need to be careful not to have these two collide. Might start turning with you to starboard. Actually, no, you have to carry on straight. Yeah, you have to get round and then the wind blows it that way. Got it, right. So have the Leander make smoke. Oh, you poor thing. propulsion and steering are shot. Well, I mean, you were deploying smoke anyway. That's not good. Here we go. Nice torpedo hit amidships. Uh-oh. Oh, that was dangerously close to the front turrets. Here comes the Geyser now. Oh, not looking good. I think those are all misses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. All misses from the Geyser now. Scharnhorst. Hits. I think that was 3 hits. I think that was 3 or 4 hits there. Prinz Eugen. Now, is she going for the Valiant? Yeah. Oh, that really adds insult to injury then. Oh, good hit. Yeah, how do you like that, busy girl? 22.0, 21.4. We're dropping in speed. We are dropping in speed. But, how are we doing? Aft spotter, aft radar and AAA are heavily damaged. But we're scoring consistent hits on the German ship that we're targeting, the Geyser now. Let's go 18-9 and shoot. I guess eventually we'll, we will sink the Geyser now, I think. Because there's only so much punishment you can take. Oh, quickly. Hard starboard. Right, we've got 5 torpedo bombers left. I think this is the Bismarck. Yes. Excellent. So how do we want to play this? We're going to play it like this. Actually, wait, no. First, we're going to go out here. I have to lead by quite a bit then. And now we're going to play it like this. Yeah, go on. Launch. Here we go. No! I was almost going to launch then. Oh, that's really bad. Damn, that's really bad. At this rate, we're going to have to recover the aircraft and do all that, complicated stuff with getting them to maneuver and whatnot. Propulsion and steering will come back on the next turn. Continue making smoke. Don't crash into the Leander. Alright, good. At least we've dealt some damage to the German fleet. No! Ooh, that hit the bridge, and it set afire as well. Oh, crikey, that's bad. Oh, I never checked what damage the torpedo hit on the Bismarck did. I'll have a look now, on the next turn. Oh, everyone's going after the Valiant. Everyone! You're a tough old girl, you. Let's just check. Bismarck 29.6. Oh, nothing. Yeah, rather unsurprisingly, I guess. No damage at all. Seemingly, at least. We have obviously damaged it in some way. Just, I don't know, 18.7? Shoot. Just keep firing away. We're a little bit too much there, I think. Yeah, keep running, keep behind the smoke screen. Keep behind, you cannot... Oh, yeah, sure. You cannot be in a position where they can see you. Because as soon as they see you, it's game over. I don't know, I mean... We'll go about here maybe. Turn in slightly and go. Please don't shoot this aircraft down. What if I press it but don't actually... I swear, when I play this as the Germans, if I don't get the same sort of reaction from my anti-aircraft gunners, I will not be happy. Alright? I will not be happy, and I will be looking for answers. Because it's not possible. Smoke, please don't crash, please don't crash, please don't crash. Alright, we should be fine, I think. Sheffield is like this. Yeah, you go harder port and smoke. Actually, no, you go 2/3. Smoke as well. Oh dear, 4 turrets. No! Oh no, that was a brilliant hit for Germany. Oh my goodness. That's really bad. Really, really bad. Well, we're going to have to check out, obviously, what they've knocked out, apart from the sea turret. Yeah, this is really not good. How are you doing? Actually not too bad, I guess, if I can call it that. Yeah, 2 fires and a ravaged superstructure. Not too bad. Yeah, it is bad, isn't it? I'm going to keep the same elevation, though. Shoot! Let's see what that'll do. Oh, good. 3 hits. You keep turning in. Right, we've got 3 more torpedo bombers. Should we go for the... No. No, I don't think that'll do anything. If we're going for the Bismarck, we're going for the Bismarck. Let's go. Now, I want to see... Should we or should we not? Oh, give up! Seriously, I've only been able to get 1 torpedo away. That's ridiculous. It actually is ridiculous. 1 torpedo away. There's no way the anti-aircraft gunnery would have been that good. No way. And I'm not saying that because I'm bitter about the way my use of aircraft has been. There actually is no way that the anti-aircraft gunnery would have been so good. I refuse to believe it. I mean, historically, the Bismarck didn't shoot a single plane down when it was attacked by the Swordfish. Not a single Swordfish was shot down during the the attack on the Bismarck. And yet here you are, here they are expecting me to believe that the anti-aircraft gunnery would be so good. Unless they're combining like the anti-aircraft... Oh no! Unless they're combining the anti-aircraft firing from the other battleships. I don't see how that would be realistic. Oh my goodness. We're going to lose the Valiant as well, aren't we? This is terrible. If we lose the Valiant, we lose our only big gunned ship. Apart from the Renown, which was lost first, but Renown's gone. It's at the bottom of the ocean now. How are you doing? Wait, what? What? Oh my goodness. I can't fire anything. Oh my goodness me. Oh F in chat for me, please. F in chat. I can't even use the secondaries because the starboard secondaries are damaged. How bad is that? That is actually tragic. That is genuinely tragic. Oh my goodness me. Well, do you know what then? The best thing we can do at this point is literally just make smoke. Make smoke whilst repairs go ahead. And hope that the illustrious can at least do something. Now, I have heard people saying that... I'm going to try it on this one now. If you press it but don't... Oh no, I released it too early. Oh, damn, that torpedo isn't going to make it. I can already tell you that for free. The reason why I did that was I heard, I don't know where it was, but I did come across some sort of information on YouTube that apparently if you press the space bar but don't actually let go, then if your plane gets shot down and release the spacebar and it still drops the torpedo in for you. But apparently, as I've clearly demonstrated here, that is a load of, you know, a load of fertilizer to avoid using bad language. Right, so yeah, you can continue turning as well. Smoke as well. I don't see how this is going to hit. It's just too far away. It's too far away to be anything meaningful. That's a real shame. I mean, here we go. Well, not here we go. I mean, do the Scharnhorst and the Prinz Eugen, and then here we go. Oh, even with that, we're still getting hit. And Prinz Eugen as well. Of course, here we go. Oh, that's... even with the misses aren't even pleasing me. Here we go. Torpedo that's not going to hit because it's too far away. Yep, there you go. I knew it was too early. It was way too early. How's the damage looking? Can we fire with something? No. Well, I can fire at them with my 4.5-inch secondary guns. I'm not interested in doing that, so we will continue to make smoke. Let's turn hard a port. One more aircraft. It's going to be tough. They can see me as well, can't they? Seriously? The one gap! The one gap in the smoke screen, and that's where the aircraft carrier is. I can only hope that they're gonna not shoot at it, but they probably will. Or not, or maybe not, you never know. They're all fixated on the Valiant. Alright, here we go. Just whatevs. Go. Launch now. This is a bit of a compromise. I personally would usually wait longer, but I have to start scoring hits on the German ships. I simply have to. There's just... I can't not... Oh, it's my turn to move them, though. Ah. Aha. Right. Got you. Right. I understand what you mean now. So let's have you turn hard to starboard at flank speed. There we go. And the Sheffield. Let's just zoom out, zoom totally out to see the big picture of how the smoke screen looks. Right. So we would need the Sheffield to turn in as well. So flank, harder port, and make smoke. Is that going to work? I hope it does. Meanwhile, if we can get this torpedo to hit, that's going to be great. Also, the Germans are still going for the Valiant. Very, very valiantly, she's taking up the punishment for both the carrier probably and the... Oh, hang on. And the carrier. Alright, good. Prinz Eugen now, and then we'll see whether our torpedo hits. I think this is the last one now. Here we go. Good. Torpedo hit amidship, sir. Good man. Yeah, that's really good. Right, we've got our turrets back. Let's just check the damage on the Bismarck. Yes! Yes! She's gone! Oh! She's gone! Propulsion and pumps. Oh my god! She's gone! Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, I got a bit carried away here, but I think this would have been the British reaction if that's what would have happened in real life. My goodness, and only 2 torpedoes as well. Oh my goodness. I would never have expected that, not in a million years. How does Bismarck sink after being hit by just 2 torpedoes? Impossible. It's simply... I honestly, if not for this footage, if you told me I sank the Bismarck with 2 torpedoes, I would have said, yeah, right, good one. Yeah, and I sunk it with 1 torpedo. But wow. My goodness. Yeah, Bismarck is sinking. Whew, wow. Sorry, my goodness, she looks massive from here as well. How far away is she though? 16,000. Yeah, I suppose. She is much closer, I guess. Anyway, gotta get my composure back now. 18.6. We missed out a few, so let's go down to maybe 18.1. Shoot! We've only got 2 turrets firing. But that's still not going to be enough to stop me. I'm not going to stop that easily. Yeah. Congratulations, illustrious. Can we launch another 8? I mean, it does have 48 aircraft. Or can we only launch 1 wing at a time? Let's just check. Yeah, bomber wing already in the air. What about bomb bombers? Can we have bomb bombers? Fighter. Bomb fighters. Right, let's just recover the bomber wing then. Let's recover the bomber wing then. Now, how does this look on the map? Oh, for goodness sake, we don't want the Prinz Eugen anymore. We have a more important We have more important work to do. I think if we just go forward with the... If we go forward, what does that do for us? Yeah, I think I should do it. Forward with the Leander and make smoke. Alright. Now, Sheffield, what are you going to do? Let's see. Sheffield, you can turn hard to starboard. Actually, yeah, hard to starboard for the Sheffield as well. And go back to make sure we don't crash into the Leander. Alright, good. Yeah, the Gneisenau's firing at the Valiant again. My goodness, though. We managed to sink the Bismarck. Oh. I mean, I know it was aircraft that sunk the Bismarck here, but I think we have to give credit to the crew of the Valiant. Because she is taking the punishment for the aircraft carrier. She's taking punishment for pretty much the whole fleet. Hero of the battle, I think. I genuinely think so. Let's go... Do you know what? Let's actually crank it up to 18.3. Shoot! Let's see what that'll do. Oh yeah? Oh no. Yeah, all misses basically. Right, you carry on turning to port. So torpedo bombers in the hangar ready. So let's get those prepped. Good. Good. So now, where's the carrier gone? The carrier's down here. So yeah, you go flank and make smoke to cover the carrier. It's a critical task. Let's have a look at you. What are you doing? You will... Now your turn to starboard again. This time at flank speed. Let's make smoke and go here. Here we go. We'll target the Gneisenau. Oof! That's D turret hit. Sorry, it's the XY turret, isn't it? So that's the Y turret hit. Oh! I have a feeling that the Valiant is going to go any minute now. Any minute. She's going to go. She's a tough old girl, though. I believe in her. I really do think. Was damaged. You're a tough girl. I believe in you. You've got it in you to survive this. We could knock out the Gneisenau as well. That would even things up even more, I think. Let's go 18.5. Shoot! We still have those two turrets operational. Alright. Let's just check the damage on the... Actually, no, I want to launch the airstrikes. Let's go a little bit to starboard just to really get in that smoke screen. So torpedo bombers. Yeah. You could have this as a postcard, probably. Well, doesn't that look lovely? Aircraft being launched, sun rising. Lovely bubbly. Now let's have you turn 20 degrees to port. Carry on making smoke. Sheffield, you move in a straight line actually and make smoke. There we go. Who should we fire? We're going to go for the Gneisenau on the next turn with the torpedo bombers. We're going to go for the Gneisenau, and the reason why I'm going to go for the Gneisenau is because she's more damaged than the Scharnhorst is. Oh, they've set a fire. Fires now can be deadly. You can have a fire and then a secondary explosion, and then you get a message that your ship is sinking. Much like with the Renown. Did the Renown have a fire? I think she did. I think she did have a fire. And then we had the secondary explosion, and then it was bye-bye Renown. Well, she blew up, but I guess blowing up is technically an explosion, so I guess I could say that it was a secondary explosion that killed her. Let's go 18-4 and shoot. Come on, Valiant. Alright, that's two 15-inch shells in. But, here we go. Look what I have. 8 torpedo bombers. Oh, yes. And her AAA is really... Oh my goodness, it's not just AAA. It's a whole host of things. Wow. On fire from stem to stern. I'm trying to think which way is the best. I think from this other side it'll be better. No, we can't go that way. We can go this way though. Alright. So let's go about here. Because the propulsion's damaged, so we can't lead by anything. We need to have actual hits. Let's go about here. Yeah. Alright, launch. Oh, so close. So close. Oh, I have to launch the torpedoes a little bit earlier than I want to. Despite everything. Despite everything, I have to launch them a bit earlier. I mean, that's fine. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Until the torpedo runs out of steam before... Oh, hang on. Oh, phew. Have we damaged the turret? I'm trying to think. Have we damaged the turret or not? Let's check. I'm going to check on the next turn because I'm pretty sure that the A turret is damaged because they only fired with their rear turret. Let's just take a look. Yeah, A turret is damaged. Right then. So let's move you along. Oh, what's damaged here? Wow, we only have one turret firing as well. I mean, this is the type of thing you see in movies. Just the hero holding out, fighting with just one last thing that they can do. Oh, there you go. Eat some of that. Meanwhile, let's get some more aircraft into battle. I'm going to have to drop the torpedoes earlier then, but I'm scared they'll miss. They won't. That's what I'm scared of. I've heard the horror stories, I've seen the horror stories of people dropping their torpedoes too early and then they miss. Go. Just go. 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 If it misses, then, you know, then that's tough luck for me. I'd like to think, hear me out on this, I'd like to think that the Gneisenau will go under fairly soon because she's already been pretty heavily damaged already by the Valiant. That's my logic, my reasoning behind it. I do think that she shouldn't take too much to put under. But of course, what do I know? Alright, so Gneisenau firing. Obviously not gonna outmaneuver the torpedo. Scharnhorst firing as well with 2 turrets. Oh! Another fire. Prince Eugen still manages to bring all 4 turrets to bear. Wow. But here we go. Come on. Oh, good, good, good. Come on, surely. Thinking about it. She's thinking about it. A turret is damaged again. Alright, alright, we'll take it. How are we doing? Is our propulsion still? Yeah. So now only the B turret is online. Oh, honestly, this is such an epic struggle. At least this time, well, not this time, at least now, there's an actual prospect of me making it out alive. At least I can see a plausible path to victory now. Honestly, when I lost the Renown, and the Bismarck was still, you know, here, I was thinking to myself, there's no way I'm going to come out of this alive. I'm going to lose this and lose it badly. I'm going to lose all my ships, and I won't sink a single German ship in return. And it's just going to be such an embarrassment. Might even get court-martialed for this. But maybe not. Go! Go, 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 go! Right, that's the second torpedo we'll put into her. My goodness, look at that anti-aircraft fire. Crikey, that's a hell of a lot of fire. Let's see, you move forward. Just cover the carrier with the smoke, that's your main duty. You will also do the same. You will also make smoke and cover the Illustrious. Only 1 turret fires, scoring 0 hits. No, I think that's too far away to be an underwater hit. Scharnhorst opens up and misses. Wow, I was not expecting that. I thought there might be a hit here, or what? A hit. Alright, so Prince Eugen loses the rear turrets and scores a hit on the destroyed A turret. Come on, that's 2 torpedoes now. Rolling over, I think. Or have we just done counter flooding to right in the ship? Do you know what? I think I've just realised what I've done. And I'm a little bit stupid for doing this. In the previous episode, I spent quite a bit of time talking about how when steering's knocked out, how when the Americans were attempting to sink the Yamato in the Musashi, they were attacking the Musashi on both sides with torpedoes and bombs, and that acted as natural counter flooding, which meant the Musashi took a hell of a lot of everything to sink. Whereas with the Yamato, they only did it on one side, which meant that it was easier to sink because there wasn't the natural counter flooding value. But what I've done here is done what the Americans did with the Musashi, because I've been hammering away at the starboard side with the big guns of the Valiant, and then in order to avoid the anti-aircraft fire from the Scharnhorst, I've been attacking the port side with the torpedo planes. And so what I've done is the Gneisenau is much lower in the water, but she's not listing as much, and oh, that's just terrible. It's really bad. I'll go about here. Here we go. Go. This will be the 3rd torpedo, so if we can get the 3rd torpedo in, I'd like to think we've got a fairly decent chance of sinking the Gneisenau. Right, that's smoke. Sheffield, you make smoke as well. Good, good, good. 1, 2. So 2 turrets are online. But they've missed! Oh, wonderful. Is Scharnhorst going to turn to get the 3rd turret in? No, she isn't. She's going to score... Is that 2 hits? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think that's 2 hits. Prince Eugen will bring all her turrets to bear, turning to starboard to do so. My goodness, look at you, poor thing. But, here we go. Seriously? Just sink already! You've taken more torpedoes than the Bismarck. I'm trying to think, maybe it would be better to target the Scharnhorst. Yeah, do you know what? Let's target the Scharnhorst on this turn. With the aircraft, that is, not with the Valiant. The Valiant can continue firing at the Gneiser now. So 18-4 was a hit. I'll just stick with 18-4. Can we use both turrets? Oh, nice. 4 15-inch shells coming your way. Nice. Let's just move the Illustrious. And this time, we're going to go for the Scharnhorst. How's the AAA doing on here? Not brilliant. Heavily damaged. On the Scharnhorst, however, everything is in working order. Should I go for the Gneiser now? I don't know. There's good reasons for going for either of them. No, I'll go for the Gneiser now. I started on the Gneiser now. Let's finish the Gneiser now off. We've put in so many torpedoes into it. It's really only a matter of time at this point, I think. Let's launch the aircraft. Go! I hope that wasn't too early. No, I think we should be fine. I hope. Right, Leander. Yeah, you continue to make smoke. It's really not too difficult of a task here now. Having realised that, you know, your guns aren't going to be that useful in this fight, you have been kind of relegated to covering a ship that is going to bring a lot more to the party than you are, if that makes sense. Oh, they keep missing. Even though they keep missing, I know that the Valiant is going to be scuttled at the end of this, if she isn't sunk. I just know it, so it's, you know... But it'll be nice to have her guns for the duration of the battle, even if she is scuttled at the end. What? How? Yeah, there's karma for you. How does that work? Right, I'm sorry, but how does an 8-inch shell penetrate 13 inches of armour to knock out the turret? How? Please drop me a comment if you know how this works. Because I don't know. Call me stupid, but if a ship has 13 inches of armour on the turret, then that means an 8-inch shell can't, you know, get through that. Might be stupid thinking, you might know better, but that's what I think. Seriously, drop me a comment if you know the explanation for this, because I would be most interested in knowing. Yeah. Right, you continue moving onwards. We have 3 torpedo bombers left. So many things are damaged, but the pumps are still in working order. But you know what? We're going to go tactical. We're going to go for the rear turret now. Call me a noob, call me whatever you want, but I'm going for the rear turret. Go. Go. Go, 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 go. Right, that's going to hit it on the next turn. Hopefully that'll either A, knock out the turret, or B, actually sink the Gneisenau already. I'm getting a little bit worried as to how, you know, how long this is taking. I'm going to run out of aircraft torpedoes at this rate. Yeah, it's just there sucking them all up. Yeah, secondary explosion, that's a wonderful sight. That could very well be the last salvo fired by the Gneisenau, which means we only have Scharnhorst to deal with after. Oh, stay away from the D turret. That's my only operational turret at this point. You're the one who did it. Stay away from the D turret. Yeah, that's what I thought. Here we go. Hey, Gneisenau is sinking. Finally, honestly, I was beginning to get worried about this miracle-powered ship. Oh, that's the Prinz Eugen. Where's the Gneisenau? There she is. Yeah. Sinking by the stern. And there we have it. So all that was damaged. Quite extensive damage, really, isn't it? But now what we will do is, well, we will continue our turn. Well, actually, on this occasion, I would have turned to port anyway, so that's not too bad. What's damaged? Steering. All right. Let's target the Scharnhorst. Now, the Scharnhorst is pretty close to the Gneisenau, so I'm going to drop it only to 17.5. Shoot! And even that is still long. Alright. Illustrious, though, has got 2 more torpedo bombers. And these... Oh, let's just watch the Gneisenau slide under. There she goes. Bye-bye, Gneisenau. There we have it. Right, but anyway, to business. We're going to attack only this side of the Scharnhorst, for obvious reasons. We don't want a repeat of the Gneisenau. We want this to be over pretty quickly. Let's launch. And go. Good. When it's one-on-one, the anti-aircraft potential of the ships is much reduced. I think, personally. It's much easier to get in for a nice close torpedo drop and have the torpedo hit home and, you know, do what needs to be done. Yep. Continue making smoke, because I ain't taking anything for granted here. Oh, here we go. She's trying to dodge. You can try and dodge, but it's not going to work. The torpedo is going to smack you either way. Good. Prinz Eugen missed as well. Here we go. Hey! Torpedo hit amidships. Good man. What's damaged? Starboard secondaries are heavily damaged. We've got a fire set amidships as well. Let's continue turning away. Although Prinz Eugen looks quite tempting a target. But no, we can't lose focus. We have to, you know, stay disciplined and go for what has to be done. 17.5. Yeah, we were way off the mark. Let's drop that all the way down to 15.4. Shoot! Oh yeah. Good. Yeah, that's pretty much what we want to see. Right, we have one more torpedo bomber. Let's go to here, and yeah, same drill again. Same drill again. Launch. Oh, well that was too early, we would have missed. No, that was way too early. So let's have you go again. Make smoke. Do you know what? You can also make smoke at this point because, you know, why not? I'd rather have 2 smoke screens and not need one of them than to have 1 smoke screen and need another. Oh no! There is, yeah. If we survive this turn, which is doubtful, and if my secondaries still work, oh for goodness sake, which they don't, my plan was to target the Prinz Eugen with them, but of course they don't work. Well, I think the only reason this ship is still afloat is because the pumps are still working. Fine, let's make smoke for the second time. And now we're going to have to recover the torpedo bombers again. Yeah, you make smoke. Really quite simple, I guess, at this point. The cruisers are just repeating the same thing over and over again. But we've still got this. We've still got this, potentially. We've smacked the guys now with... No, the Scharnhorst with 1 torpedo already. And keep in mind, if we can get away... Torpedoes? No. If we can get away another 8 torpedo planes, that could be enough to sink the Scharnhorst and the Prinz Eugen. Are the starboard secondaries back? They are. Is it worth targeting the Prinz Eugen with them? Yeah, go on. We're probably going to lose the Valiant anyway, so we might as well fight to the very end. What's the suggested elevation? Is it 22.9? I'm going to try 22.9. I think 13.1 is for the big guns and 22.9 is for the little guns. So let's do 23.1 and shoot. Yeah. Alright. So let's get the torpedo bombers prepped. My goodness, this will be the 3rd time we've launched aircraft. But hey, it's a pretty heavy battle we're engaged in. And I don't care that this video is going to be very long on YouTube, because this is the sort of thing you see in movies. Like, I'm sorry if I'm being big-headed here or anything, but this is just such an epic fight. Such an epic fight. I think it really captures the essence of the war as well. You've got, you know, these really huge, powerful German battleships ready to wreak absolute havoc in the Atlantic, and then you've got one little British Force H sent out to stop them. Starboard secondaries, so are they my... Yeah, so make smoke again. Like, I genuinely think this is the sort of thing that that you would see in a movie. It actually is. Launch. Here comes the aeroplane. Yeah, here comes the aeroplane. It's rather appropriate. Because like I said, like if you know a thing or two about naval warfare, like if you looked at that list and thought to yourself, hang on a minute, that doesn't seem very balanced or fair. Yeah, you're right. I don't think it was, which is why I was pretty confident about halfway through this that I was going to lose. Anyway, I'm repeating myself all the time. Trying to think. Have we got the... Oh, we do. We've got the starboard secondaries back. Prinz Eugen, prepare for fire. I have to switch to 4.5-inch guns here. 23.1. So let's go down to 22.8. Shoot. Here we go. Looking good. Yeah. Good. Right, we've got 8 torpedo bombers. Let's target the Scharnhorst. And launch. Go! Right, that's the second torpedo it lit up. I'm fairly confident that it's not going to be able to outmaneuver it. Right, I really do hope that we will be able to, well, preferably sink the Scharnhorst outright. But of course, if that's not possible, then to at least deal some serious damage to it. Not good, not good. Valiant, you will go down in history. Crew should all get medals for this. Oh. Well, that wasn't a very effective hit. Hang on a minute, she must be slowing down then, right? Yeah, 13 knots. That must be a lot of water in the hull. Alright. So, let's see. Secondaries are all back up. Is this the Prinz Eugen? Yes, it is. So let's just move. Do whatever we can. Let's see. We have got 22.8. Now, what do we reduce that to? We'll go down to... how much? I'll go half a degree, maybe. Alright, let's go 22.3. Shoot! Alright, one hit. It's not brilliant. Out of 10 shells we only scored 1 hit, but, you know, at least it wasn't all misses. Right, let's target the Scharnhorst again, and this time we're going to be putting the torpedo in a slightly different place. Seeing as the Scharnhorst is slowing down, we're going to have to adjust our tactics accordingly, because I thought she was still going at 28, 27, 26, 25 knots, in the high 20s in terms of speed. But she clearly isn't. Alright, here we go. Drop! Good, 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 good. Hopefully we can score some nice damage with this, or even sink the Scharnhorst. I certainly wouldn't mind that happening. So let's make smoke again. Again, like I said before, I'm not taking any chances. Especially after the Prinz Eugen knocked out one of the Valiant's turrets. Main turrets, may I add. The ones with 13 inches of armour on them. With an 8-inch shell. If the Valiant can knock out turrets on my battleship, ouch! Then I'm sorry, but she is a very worthy opponent. Yeah, no turrets for you to knock out anymore. Come on. Yes! Scharnhorst is sinking. Excellent. We only have the Prinz Eugen now. Let's just check the... Yeah, there she is. See, there you go. Pumps. Pumps. That's why she's sinking. The pumps were able to pump that water out. But now, with them damaged, it's a lost fight. Wow. Well, there she goes. How am I doing? Do I have my secondaries? No. It's going to become a bit of a habit now, isn't it? Check if you've got your secondaries before you make your move. Because if you don't have your secondaries, use smoke. Right, well, do you know what then? Let's go after the Prinz Eugen. Let's go after the Prinz Eugen. Now, where is the Prinz Eugen actually? That's a good question to ask. Is that her all the way down here? Oh my goodness! 41,029 yards away. My gosh! Even if I wasn't making smoke, her guns wouldn't reach me, I don't think. I don't think they would, right? Yeah, I mean, whatever little damage has been done to this side has basically determined that this is the side I will attack. Let's go about... She is going 30 knots, so let's go about here. Launch! Here we go. Go! Looking good, looking good. Yeah, let's just move all. Let's just move all, because we know what they're doing anyway. And it's just a little bit quicker that way. Oh, that's... You got closer than I thought, actually. I genuinely thought that Prinz Eugen might actually have a chance of dodging it then. Here we go. Smacked right in the middle. Torpedo hit her midships. Good man. Let's just check the damage. The main spotter and the main radar are knocked out. Alright. Have we got our secondaries back? We have. Ooh, nice. That means we get to fire at the Prinz Eugen again. Ish. We get to fire into the sunlight and hope that somewhere in that sunlight we will find the Prinz Eugen. Now this is going to be really difficult. 22.3. I'm going to drop it to 20.3. 20.3 and shoot. I'm not sure if it would be better to use high explosive shells instead, but still. Yes, we missed anyway. Yeah, just move forward then. Because the Prinz Eugen isn't realistically going to catch you up. She's already listing to port, which is good. We like to see that. And we're going to have to lead a little bit more as well. Think about here, maybe even. Yeah, launch. We've got 5 more chances here. Go! There we go. Aircraft flying off to the carrier. Actually, now flying off to wherever, because they don't go back to the carrier, because then you have to recover them separately. I'll have 10-degree turn to port for both of them, and make smoke, of course. What are you going to do now? 2 turrets at the Valiant, hitting with 1 shell, I think it was? Come on. Surely she's got to sink. So the propulsion is damaged, and the pumps are damaged. Oh, hello! She's going to roll over and sink, isn't she? In the sunlight. Come on, you know you want to blow up and sink. Hold it. Come on, you know you want to. Alright, just do it. Do it to not make me look stupid. Come on! No? How? Do you know what then? Let's move. Watch this, it blows up now. Oh, I didn't check if we had the secondaries. Oh well, it appears I didn't have to this time around. So 20.3 was long. Let's go down to 18.9. Shoot! She's gonna sink. 1 more torpedo. Pretty much, at this point, I reckon 1 torpedo anywhere on the port side will send her under. We'll have the conclusion to an absolutely epic engagement. I really do think that this is probably gonna... I'm not gonna lie, I think this is my best video to date. The most epic one yet. Such an epic fight, I reckon this is. Go! Drop! Like I said many times before, I really do think you could turn this into a movie. But of course, if you do decide to turn this into a movie, you'd have to sort of adapt it slightly. You'd have to have all of Force H taking part. Oh my goodness, she's rolling over pretty much. Anyway, here we go. Booyah! Come on. Come on. You have to sink now. What's damaged? Let's just check that. Propulsion pumps are heavily damaged. The main spotter, main radar and sea turret are destroyed. Aft spotter and aft radar are damaged lightly. Alright, very well. If you're still so stubborn to stay afloat and deny the Royal Navy victory in this amazing engagement, fine, fine. If there are any film directors here watching, please can you turn this into a movie? And obviously, you know, give me some sort of credit as well for basically coming up with the storyline here. You could even have the... Oh, I've just thought... you could even have the film have the salvos exactly as I'm having them. So say, like, if I hit, for example, you have the ship in the film fire a salvo and hit. If I miss, you have the ship in the film fire a salvo and miss. If my aircraft gets shot down, then you have the aircraft in the film get shot down. Oh, my goodness. I can't believe how cool this would be as a film. It really would be quite a spectacle, I think. In fact, let me know in the comments if you would like this to see made into a movie as well. If you'd go and see it. Could just be me in a state of euphoria, but hopefully our torpedo sinks the Prinz Eugen, meaning we don't have to wait around for her torpedoes. Seriously, still not sinking? Have we damaged anything? Were the torpedo tubes damaged before? I'm not sure if they were. Right, obviously we can't do anything with the Valiant. We pretty much are just stuck as is. Oh, where's the Prinz Eugen? I can't see the... There she is. Right, so that was a hit. Well, it wasn't a hit according to that, but there was one hit. I'll drop it down to 15.4. Shoot. Oh, just short. Just short. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. We can still do plenty of stuff with the aircraft as well. I'm so surprised the Prinz Eugen hasn't sunk yet. It's one tough ship. Whichever way you like to cut it. I'm going to run out of aircraft in a minute. Can you please sink? Go. Now please sink already. Honestly. This is getting tiring now, launching all these airstrikes. Torpedoes in the water. There are torpedoes in the water. We have to sink the Prinz Eugen before these torpedoes hit us. Look at it! How is that ship staying afloat? Right. Look at the tilt! Finally! Oh, what a finish with a flourish. A magazine detonation sends the Prinz Eugen under. I think that was B turret that exploded. Finally! My goodness! What an absolute slog! I think slog is the right word to use. I think slog's the word we can use here. Goodness me. Yes, sir. Scuttled? Of course it's scuttled. Action report. On the Allied side, the hero of the day, the Valiant, battleship Valiant, scuttled for 32,000 tons. The battle cruiser Renown was sunk for 37,500 tons. The aircraft carrier Illustrious received medium damage. The light cruiser Leander received no damage. The light cruiser Sheffield received light damage. On the Axis side, the battleship Bismarck was sunk for 41,700 tons. The battleships Scharnhorst and Gneisenau were sunk for 32,100 tons each. And the heavy cruiser Prinz Eugen sunk for 16,000 tons, a score of 52,400. Whew, wow. That was exhausting. I don't really know what to say, other than, for absolutely amazing content like this is the only channel you'll find it. I haven't seen anyone do this battle before. This is the only channel on YouTube that's got this. And for that reason, I think you should like, comment, share and subscribe and tick the bell to make sure you don't miss epicness like this when it goes up. And because I upload daily, so you don't want to miss that either. But anyway, I won't keep you any longer. I've kept you enough already. That's all from Admiral Playerovsky today. Thank you ever so much for watching. Bye bye.